The other day I made my last entry in this journal and it's completely full. And I remember starting this journal. I started this journal May 14th, 2025. I think I've probably done this one other time. So last year when I started this notebook is when I basically decided to end my marriage, and I also ended a lot of other relationships throughout that process. And so if you have gone through a period of time where you're trying to change your life for the better, then you know that shedding period where kind of everything just goes away and it's making room for new things. And so one of the ways that I got through that season was by journaling, writing down lists of what I wanted to manifest, just talking about my feelings about the relationship, talking about things that happened in the past, and things that I was working on. And I just really take my time and journal. And I even see my progress from the first entry is really a list. It's not even a journal entry, it's just a list. And then the next entry was one page. The next entry was still another page. But I was writing almost every day to get my thoughts out. I was even writing things on other pages, and I had to tape it in because I wanted to make sure that I really had all my thoughts at that time in one place. Very intentional about this journal. I have multiple journals. This one was just my emotions journal. This is actually one of my first journals where it's like kind of a hybrid. And so let me see. It's not full, but this one was more of like a bullet journal or a tracking journal, and it even has like a table of contents on here for things that I wanted to do. And I started this journal this was years ago, so like even like I have calendar page here, different tracking. I didn't track too much, but it was a way for me to be creative. This was more of a planner journal. And so I just started to get really creative with how I would do my to-do list and just like release. Yeah, see, like I mailed some things and wanted to keep track. I was interested in hand lettering, so I put this in here. So this journal, like, I'm trying to see even what year is this? Let's see if I can see what year this is. 2018. Yeah, so like I said, I've been doing journaling, but not intentionally journaling for a long time. And so this was, yeah, mostly just a planner that I created because I just got tired of like that traditional planner look. And then there are some like work notes, but mostly this was a planner for me. And then at a certain point, I just stopped using this. And so there are still just a few pages left. And so my daughter's scribbled in here, but I'm gonna finish this one and then and just make it to where it was like it was a planner. So I'm just gonna continue on with that one. The next journal that I have that I use regularly is my tarot journal. And I shouldn't say regularly because it's sporadic, but I got this tarot journal. My first entry was June 11, 2025. And so it's just a place for you to write. Let me just show you the template here. Just a place to write the type of card you used, and like if you did a certain layout and the question you asked, and then what the insight was from the cards. And then in this little area, there's a space for the cards. Uh-oh, this fell out of somewhere. And so initially I was just writing like the name of the cards in there in the space. And then I bought some stickers and I started to get fancy and add the stickers of whatever I pulled for the reading in there. And so I really enjoy doing this. And so then I have this journal that's more of a creative journal, and I think I intended it to be more of a tracking journal, but it turned into its own thing. I have tons of blank pages that I designed I never wrote on or anything like that. Just inspirational stuff, just to be creative. I started to do kind of this like junk journaling thing too, where I took whatever was going on at that day, pieces of that day, and like we did an event for our nonprofit that we got paid for, and we went to Mellow Mushrooms, and then this was like part of a program that we started. I don't know where this postcard came from, but you know, I just glued some things in here, and so I'm gonna start using that one again, because this one's empty. This one barely got used. So this journal was actually the initial journal before I started writing in here, but I wrote on this the very first page: fill these pages with positivity only. So that's why I got this journal, because not everything I put in here is positive. And so it's a little bit of a creative journal with some insights and inspirational pictures. Just trying to find something beautiful at the time to just make me feel better. Like this one, it has like things I want to learn, places I want to go, things that I wanted to do. And if I look back at this, I didn't date this, but if I look back, I've done a lot of these things that I listed here. I will be more intentional moving forward to use all my journals and fill them, and they all have their different purposes, and they all fit. So no, I don't write in 4-5 journals every day, but at any given time throughout the week, maybe I might write them all during the week. And so this was just something that really helped me get through a tough time. So truly, this has helped me. This really helped me get through a lot of things. It's helped me to talk myself through a lot of things, to release the negativity, to not hold on to it and let it fester. And because of that, I feel so much happier. I feel healthier and much more grateful, and I just see so much abundance coming to my life, and it just makes me excited to move forward. So I wanted to share my small accomplishment and celebrate and remind myself how far I've come. And so I'm gonna finish the night with just reading through this a little bit.